Girl, hey!
Hey!
Bestie!
Hey, besties.
What is up, my dudes, my dudettes, my loves, my lovers, my friends?
Are you having the most fantastical, magical day?
I am. Are you?
I am right now.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Oh, for those of you who don't know us, hi. I'm Jen.
Hi. I'm Kiel.
And welcome back to On Call Besties. And I know it's a welcome back because
Obviously.
you definitely tune in to all of our other stuff
Right.
naturally.
On every
'Cause
single
you love us.
platform, you listen on.
You love us,
You're listening all the time.
right?
I know it. I feel it in my bones.
Right.
I don't see it in the analytics, but I feel it in my bones.
I feel it in my veins. Shout out to Ash. Today's a very interesting episode. You know, last episode we told you we were cleaning out the kitchen.
Right. And listen, we went to the grocery store.
We surely did. We're stocked up.
We're stocked up.
In.
We got some good stuff to talk to you about today.
Very goodly.
We feel very passionately about things. You know, I'm not a fire sign, but I have a fire moon. Jen's
That's how you emote.
Right. So like that's how I'm feeling. I feel very passionately.
Right. I'm a water moon.
An Aries nonetheless. So like she's very emotional. I'm just very aggressive with my love.
Right.
And so today's topic, we feel like we need to stand up for the little guy, you know?
Stand up. No, literally.
We need to. I feel like this whole podcast, we just have to be a voice to the voiceless.
Right.
Ain't nobody else saying it. Might as well be us. We gonna say it anyways.
We're definitely gonna say something. Fact.
And like I said before, now I have a podcast, so now I can talk about it, and everybody has to listen. So sorry about it.
So let's just dive right into the first topic.
Shall we? I don't know where that came from.
What accent is that?
I have no idea. But yeah, like I'm saying, leave these people alone. The things we're about to talk about, leave it alone.
Let it be.
Let it be.
Breathe.
Let them rest.
Actually rest. Let these things rest. Let them rest.
Overplayed, over talked about. Just stop it. Stop.
And let them live on in their respective legacies where they are.
You don't need to beat a dead horse.
Literally.
Like, come
Literally.
on. Let's start off strong here, shall we? We're going to talk about some celebrities that need to be left alone. Marilyn Monroe.
Start first and foremost. Yeah. If I see one more Marilyn Monroe biopic, I'm going to blast off. This
poor woman. She lived her life. It was a very tragic life at that.
Very.
And you're just going to continue to bother her and use her, basically.
No, literally,
for your
use
own
her
fame.
likeness, her everything. For what? For clicks and views? For cash grab?
Right. And like, I just don't get it. Like,
it's distasteful. And it's disgusting.
Distasteful. Like, this poor woman, she just wants to rest in peace. She can't even fully do that. Do you know about her grave?
What do they do?
So she's buried in some cemetery in Los Angeles.
Right.
Or maybe not in California. And there's this nasty man. I think it's Hugh Hefner. If I'm not no, maybe not. Somebody is buried above her in like a tomb. Like it's because she's like in like a.
Right.
I don't know what you call those.
Oh, like in the little shelves.
Yeah. So she's buried there. Some man is above her, face down, so that he could always be on top of Marilyn. Did you know that? That is sickening. Imagine if that was your.
I'm sorry, we can reject some requests. Yeah, no, you got a sleazy little grandpappy.
Yeah. Ew.
That's disgusting.
So now this poor woman, even her body can't fully rest because there's a man using
on top of her.
Like, ugh.
leave Marilyn alone. Stop commodifying her. Stop monetizing her. Leave her alone. Very beautiful woman. Very tragic
very
life.
beautiful, very tragic life. She just needs,
and she meant so much. She wanted to do so much,
right?
and she couldn't. Leave her alone. Let her do it in the afterlife.
For real. You're
Wherever
trying to.
that is.
You're putting her on a T-shirt still. You put. Leave it alone.
Biopic after biopic after biopic, and also
how many times can you tell the same damn story?
You stole the words out of my mouth. Literally, the Lost Files. Where did you find them?
What else did you find? It's the same shit. I already knew that.
She's from a small town. She's a small town girl, and she went to the big city and she made it big.
And her mama didn't want her. Okay.
Okay.
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
I'm over it.
Leave her alone. Leave Marilyn alone.
And just it's not even like you're glorifying her. I feel like now it's more like you're trying to glorify her, but before it was a very sleazy, very dirty, like sexualized icon.
Yeah. No, and it's like yes.
Why? No. She never wanted to be subscribed and talked to that way.
No. But yeah,
because I know her and she told me.
Absolutely. That's your friend.
Right.
But no, it's really, and it's just disgusting to see. It's like, can we just let her rest in peace? Literally rest in peace?
In peace.
Peace.
Yeah. And like Kim Kardashian, like destroying
the
dress.
Dress. That,
I did.
First of all, the fact that Ripley's museum, why was it in Ripley's, believe it or not?
In Orlando, Florida.
I've been there.
Right.
Why is it there?
First of all, I didn't understand why Kim wanted it. I didn't understand. It didn't apply to the theme at all.
And also, I'm sorry, honey, it was made to Marilyn's measurements. Right. It's not going to fit your BBL ass into it.
There's not there's not enough Ozempic in the world that it will
unless you get another BBL removal, like 3 or 4 more. It's
and
not
it wasn't even
happen.
Practical. She couldn't walk in it. She
couldn't even close it.
She had to take it off at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, and they put on a replica dress. But I'm like, why not just wear the replica all night?
It looked exactly the same.
And say inspired by Marilyn Monroe. The end.
Or you could have, I don't know, lied.
Right. Said, no, hey. We would be no one is going there with a magnifying glass, or no one's zooming in on Google. And if they are, they're weird.
They're
Ignore them.
Weirdos.
That was very weird.
And then when she was like, they gave her a piece of her hair. Did you see that?
That's no, it's giving like ritualistic, like something funky's happening over there.
I don't know, but like
it's giving weird.
Just let her
leave
die.
her alone. Leave her alone. No one needs to play her anymore. There's 12,000 movies about her. Let it be.
You want another one? Watch it again. Just leave her alone.
Maybe, you know what? Does this just go back to like Hollywood not being able to come up with ideas?
Probably. But like even then, you could talk about, I don't know, her and her baseball husband. That was right. Cute. Talk about something else.
Her and her youth. I don't know.
No,
but it's like we get it.
Because even the last one with Anna Darmus,
I didn't even watch that.
It was weird. It was very sleazy.
She looked very much like her. Like whatever the makeup she did, I was like,
and her English was very good. But
listen, leave her alone.
Leave Marilyn alone.
And you know who else needs to be left the hell alone?
Tell him.
Michael Jackson.
Listen, I love Michael. My friend Michael.
Michael.
I love him as much as the next gal.
Right. Icon.
That man, listen, he follows me everywhere.
Right.
I see a reference. I see something of Michael Jackson every single day. And I'm not being facetious. I'm not being hyperbolic. I'm telling you, every single day, I hear a Michael Jackson song. I see a picture of Michael Jackson. I go on vacation. Here's Michael Jackson. He follows me.
You guys.
Everywhere. He's hunting me.
When we went to Cancun, they were like, you guys, there's going to be a show every night, whatever. We're like, yeah, we love a show.
I love me a good show. They were like, okay, Michael Jackson show. And I said,
and we're
I
like,
love Michael
amazing.
Jackson. We're friends.
So we're thinking it's going to be like a cute little slideshow.
Right. I'm thinking like it's going to be like, this is it, Michael Jackson. They're just playing the movie.
Like, end of story. And we were here for it. We're like, yeah, I love that.
Love it. Here.
We got there. We walked outside.
Down. And this man comes out. And I'm like, oh, who is he going to be? You know, maybe he's just going to come and be like, hey, guys. No, he is Michael Jackson.
He goes, hey, everyone.
And when I tell you that man did not look like Michael Jackson, he looked like... Well, he didn't talk at first. He was just doing the
lip singing.
And I was like, okay, I see you, Michael Jackson. Visually looks very much like a Mexican man, not like Michael Jackson. But
like we vibe.
Right, I was here for it. I was like, okay, work it. And then he grabs a microphone. He grabs a microphone and starts talking.
No, first he was that's what he did for felt like 10 minutes.
Yeah. He goes, hey. And then he just starts talking like Michael. And when I tell you, I screamed bloody murder. I said, no!
Because that is not what we were expecting.
I was yelling. At all. I was screaming, crying, laughing, throwing up all at once.
No, it was a lot. And then that man also literally was dancing his heart out. So the makeup was just runneth down the face.
So bad.
No, it's good. It was bad. Michael was giving melted, and it was giving scary.
And like it was just bad. It was bad overall. The backup dancers were not backup dancing.
You could tell that, they work around the hotel, right? The resort,
and we saw them. I saw them at different parties.
Right, like, it could be the Cabana crew,
right?
Or
I think I did see Michael Jackson like outside of Michael Jackson. I was like, Michael,
hey, is that you?
Michael, is that you? Oh my God.
Well, all that to say, leave that man alone.
Leave him alone. We know that talking about Michael, there's some stuff that comes along with it. Absolutely. Allegations, rumors.
Right. And after 10-year investigation done by the FBI, nothing ever came up. So we're going to move with that.
Right.
We're moving with that.
Case closed. Caso cerrado.
It's over.
Over. Let's stop talking about it. Why are we synonymizing? Is that a word?
Say the rest of the sentence.
Synonymizing him with?
Sodomizing?
No.
What's sodomize? I don't know.
It's like butt stuff.
Oh my God!
You didn't know that?
I don't know things.
That's what it means.
Not that. Anyways.
Whatever. Why are we putting his name synonymous with R. Kelly?
There it is. Right. Two different vibes. Active trial. One is guilty. I'm not talking about that. Guilty is charged. Right. And on more than that.
Right.
And then we have the other one who nothing ever happened with that. But we're not even talking about that.
Right.
We're leaving him alone. That's the thing. Leave him alone.
Let it die. It's creepy that like you go to their house and like you go and walk around Neverland, Wonderland, I don't know.
Right, Neverland.
And like
how is
it's just creepy.
It's one thing because I could only imagine what it really must have been like to be a Michael Jackson super fan in like the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s, and to see him like that's like a level of stardom I can't even understand or compute.
Way before our peep pop boop tiny minds.
We can't even compute that. And I can understand being a super fan and like a real super fan for him. Yeah. However, I'm not going to his house.
No, it's creepy because it's like pristine, like perfectly preserved, and like
he was once alive roaming these walls.
Right. And like
and you want to be there.
and smell the stinky, nasty.
And didn't he die in his house?
I don't
Something.
know about that. No, he died in a hotel. He died in a hotel.
Oh, R.I.P. But again,
murder.
Rest in peace. Allegedly.
Allegedly murdered.
But no,
it's just
I think it's just
like, I get it. You can play his music on his birthday. You could do all the things. Whatever. I don't need to see him every day. Like, please, for my well-being, I don't want to see Michael Jackson anymore. If I say to Michael, stop haunting me, please. The ghost in my house is Michael Jackson. I'm convinced.
Listen, if I'm purposely going out of my way to listen to Michael Jackson's music, watch music videos, watch his documentaries, absolutely. He is the pop star of pop stars of pop stars.
The king.
Yeah, literally the king of pop, for real. He got the title for a reason. So like, in that aspect, put some respect on his name.
Right.
In terms of music,
saying take away his accolades. I'm saying just stop it. Let him rest. Stop bothering his kids. Stop bothering his sister. Leave Blanket alone.
Leave Blanket alone.
Leave Michael. Leave Paris. Leave Janet. All of them. Leave them alone. Imagine if somebody in your family died and they could, hey, what did you tell us about Michael? Bro.
Oh, so let me bring up let me my trauma for you.
So dance, Bucky, dance. That's what
basically,
it's giving.
That's what it's giving. And if you're doing that, you're disgusting.
Right.
And you should be going to jail. The bus is loading and it's waiting for so many people. Right. The jail bus.
The jail bus. Straight. Go.
You're about to get an entry ticket. Okay?
Straight to
on the jail bus.
Electric chair. Death sentence. Ciao.
Electric chair. Someone else, and I'm honest, maybe, you know what? This is just not my bag. But Elvis, I don't care. I'm sorry.
Listen, I never lived in the 50s or 60s or whatever.
Never in my life. And I know Elvis is really like big in the white community. I don't understand.
I don't get it. I don't think he's a good singer.
I like Blue Christmas, but that's because I like Christmas music.
Right. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh my gosh. Mine is I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. Or I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus. That's a good one. What about you?
That is a good one. Mine would have to be Happy Holidays.
Happy Holidays. Period.
Or because I'm an inclusive queen.
Absolutely.
Or what's it called? Chestnuts roasting.
Chestnuts roasting.
The Nat King Cole version.
On an open fire.
Not Frank Sinatra.
That's where the inclusivity. Going back to Elvis.
Elvis. I didn't get it. I didn't get it when he was alive. I wasn't there, but like I don't get it. I wouldn't have gotten it.
No, I wouldn't have. Why are we doing biopic? This
First
time
of all,
the third.
Austin Butler. Everybody was like, he killed that. He's so hot. He scares me.
Scary. That was so scary.
That was so scary, and the fact that like Elvis took over his body. Ew.
No, it's actually giving possession. You need to have an exercise.
Exercise. You need to do some exercise.
You need to do some exercise and get an exorcism.
I was like, if I knew about Austin Butler personally, and I didn't see him for a couple months, and I didn't know he was doing Elvis, and all of a sudden I would say, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And now he's talking like knock off Matthew McConaughey.
I always talk like that. He said, "I always talk like that." I said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" No, you didn't.
You didn't talk like that on Zoe 101 and the Carrie Diaries.
Like that in the Carrie Diaries
or Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure. You didn't talk like that.
You're a liar.
You didn't talk like that when you were with Vanessa.
And this is the thing about liars, especially celebrity liars. We have video evidence. You've done interviews. You did interviews before you did that movie, and you didn't sound like that. So don't be spewing lies and say, "Well, I always talk like that." No.
It's like when Kim K changed her voice. If she were to ever say, like, I've always talked like this, and are you kidding me?
Liar.
Don't be proud. I lost my diamond earring in the ocean.
She went down like 5 octaves.
Literally. She went from Valley Girl, because she's from the
Valley.
Literally a Valley Girl. Courtney stayed true to her roots.
Right.
Hello? You guys all grew up in the same home.
I don't get it. But back to Elvis. Similar to Michael Jackson, why are we going to Graceland? This he died in his home. Elvis did for sure. On the shitter.
The lands?
I don't know. Graceland. What you got Grace about? Stealing people's songs?
Neverland. Stealing from black people?
Ooh.
Again, that could be a whole separate episode. Just artists you didn't know stole from black people. And it would be like every single person.
Right. It feels icky. He feels very like, they were like, oh, he was like oozing sex. He gave predatory vibes to me.
Yeah, he was oozing sex to minors.
Yeah.
His wife was literally like 15 years old.
12. I don't even know. Gross.
That's scary. Her parents had to sign off legal guardianship to her boyfriend. Is that
not beep bop booping in your head?
And that's the man that we're gonna have 12 biopics about and praise and accolades and this, that, and the third.
Well, Priscilla loved him. Yeah, it's called Stockholm Syndrome.
She's 15.
It's called, what's it called? Not groping. ¿Cómo se llama?
Grooming.
Eso. Grooming. I'm sure he was groping her too.
Right, absolutely.
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 It's just skeevy. And like, why are we praising these skeevy, nasty men?
This man
just
found rock and roll. This man found rock and roll or whatever the hell. No, sir. You went to like a jazz bar, rock and roll. You went to where black people are at. You heard them sing. He literally wrote down the lyrics. He wrote them down.
What he would do when he was little, he would go to like the black churches and he would steal from them. And then there was this dude walking around singing this one song. And he said, I like that. Sang it. Stole it from him. And now he's big Mr. Elvis, the king.
King of fraud.
King of nasty. King of weird. King of doo-doo heads.
King of constipation. Oh. Literally.
Yikes.
That's actually why he died. When I actually learned why he died, I was like, this is way worse than when I was told in elementary school.
Yeah, it was really bad. Imagine, we were talking about this yesterday. Right. Imagine being found on the shitter.
No, that's the worst way to go out, I think.
You know, when you were... No, I think it is. Because, like, now you have an itchy asshole for eternity. I hope when they found him, they wiped his ass for him.
But he didn't. Was it because he pooped and then he died? Or was it he didn't
I don't know.
poop?
I'm assuming, from what I understand, which is not much, that he pooped too hard. Something happened. Clogged artery, I go. Dead. On the shitter.
I don't think it was that. It was like he hadn't pooped in forever.
Well, yeah, because he's eating bologna cheese sandwiches.
Right.
Peanut butter sandwiches.
Then he was doing a lot of drugs. A lot of drugs. Drugs will get you.
Well, no, he was constipated, pooped too hard, boom, dead.
The heart was not hurting. And he would eat like a lot. So I'm like, this version of Elvis, I think that version that we like they glorify,
right?
That only lasted like a couple years. The reality was
when he was going to Hawaii.
He was eating a lot
because his wife was like, "Get away from me, scary dude."
No, there was a lot going on, and clearly we have never actually learned the actual truth.
Right. Clearly we're talking out of our asses and have zero facts.
Absolutely. Could we just do a Google search beforehand? Absolutely. Did we?
But again, we're not contributing to the hate, to the slander. We're leaving them alone.
Right.
The only reason why we're talking about it here today, so that boom, done. Now it's over.
We're clearing it up.
That's it.
And clearing it out like he did. Moving on.
Well, or didn't. Moving on. Speaking of
about celebrities,
dead artists.
Yeah. This is weird.
It is weird. There's a lot of albums that are released after people die
by dead people. That's strange.
It is so weird.
When you really think about it, when you really, 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 really think about it, you are releasing this person's soul. That is, their work is their love, their life.
Right.
And they're not alive.
And they don't have the consent to say, okay, this is a project that I'm proud of that I'm going to put out. They said, oh, he was almost done. Let me finish it. Boom. Put it out. Put out an album.
No.
My question is, who's getting that check?
It's not his family.
Again, skeevy, nasty producers who just want the money.
Yuck.
We just wanted to share with the world that, their projects.
How about we
wanted a
stick to the
check
stuff that they...
because you don't have another artist that is to the caliber that will give you enough money like they did, and now they're dead.
And not only that, right? But not only that, unfortunately for a lot of artists, it's they are worth more dead than alive because they can control them 100%.
Right? Because now they can't beep pop up in your face.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Well, now you're gonna do whatever,
right?
Whatever they want because you're not here anymore. That's really weird, and I feel like it's can we just leave that?
The Michael Jackson, this is it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're just playing old concerts and people are giving you thousands of dollars.
And you know what? We're not going to get tin hat. We're putting on the side. I'm not putting it on. I'm not putting it on. But that's, guys, start questioning things like this. That's weird.
How is Juice WRLD? I don't listen to him, but it felt like after he died, I saw every week there was a new album of 15 songs. So you're just gonna release?
Not okay.
You're releasing. I think it was at least 4 or 3 that he had after he died.
That's not okay.
There's no way this man still has music in his residuals. Huh?
No, and then oh my god, you know what I just thought about? This might be even worse of a phenomenon because of AI. They could easily just get, hey, can you make a song in the likeness of Michael Jackson about blah, 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 blah. Literally record it and everything and send it out. That's scary. That's and it's probably we're not even talking about that, but that's literally what the writers are striking about.
Right. WGA, we stand with you. And SAG-AFTRA.
Period.
But no, I'm sure they were gonna sign a contract.
Oh yeah.
And it's in little print.
Oh, 0.029 font.
And this family, when after they die, they're gonna sue and they're gonna be sorry, you can't do anything about it. And they're screwed. Or even Mac Miller.
Listen, and it's and it sucks because
speaking
the
on behalf
self-care
of
album.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say go.
No, go.
I was going to say, the self-care album is really great, and I wish that he released it when he was alive.
Right.
But it does feel eerie listening to it, because it's just
it is.
The album's literally titled Self-Care. He's dead.
Because of
no
self-care himself.
Right. Lack of self-care.
Right.
Let's also read the room when you're... Continue what you're saying. I can't.
It's just, all I can think about is my friend Ariana Grande. We're besties. And, how traumatic is it for her, for the family, to have to relive and hear his voice and, have to relive that memory of him. And, especially with an album called Self-Care, the irony of it, you're just gonna have that out in the world and, not even give a fuck if anybody says yes or no.
It's quite repulsive and... really just icky.
It is icky.
Let it. Don't do that, please. If you have the capacity, if you have the ability to release dead artist music,
just stop it.
Don't
do it.
It just seems very inhumane.
Yeah, it seems yucky and gross.
Yeah, no me gusta.
And I don't subscribe to that. On a lighter note.
Yeah.
Things we should let die. Old sitcoms. I don't. I understand that your career is over, sweetheart. but you don't need to cement yourself further in this role that didn't serve you then and what doesn't serve you now. It's over. Nobody's gonna watch it on Paramount Plus or Discovery Plus or whatever the fuck.
No one has those. Nobody has those. Nobody has Paramount Plus.
Right. So
I don't know a single person with Paramount Plus.
If you get your role back and they say, yeah, we're going to put it on Paramount Plus, say no. Because it's a waste of your time. Nobody's watching it. And for example, Zoe 102 is coming out. Right.
First of all, I don't want to hear anything about Jamie Lynn Spears. Number one. No. I don't want to see you act. Why are we giving this
woman a platform? Did you not know what she did to her sister? And now that her sister ended doing? Right. Now that the conservatorship is over, now you need to find a new way to get money. So you're going to go back to your role that they kicked you out of because you got pregnant? Because you're being a little slutica all over Hollywood?
Listen. She got pregnant. It was an accident. Whatever. Did it ruin my life as a child? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Did I bash that child as a 10-year-old? Yes.
Because that child ruined my life.
Right.
But on a less selfish note, which she should learn.
Right. Take a note, Jamie Lynn.
We don't want that.
Mm-mm.
And there's something about I'm literally like, I feel like I have the heebie-jeebies.
You're getting agitated.
Oh my gosh, that's a good song I haven't heard in so long. With Amine and Kalani.
Anime?
I thought it was Amine. It's not anime.
Yeah.
It's Amine, and it ends with N-E. How's it anime? Anime?
Whatever, I'm not even looking it up.
Moving on. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies because these reprisals of these...
What a word. Good job.
I know. That really came from my noggin. Of these roles, like you said prior, it's like, okay, your career's dead. No, but now you just killed it. Like, it was dead, but it could have still come back to life.
Right. You could have done another role, but now it's over. And so now you can't, gain that back again.
It's done. It's done. Some great examples include, unfortunately.
Give it to him.
I don't want an iCarly reboot. I didn't ask for that. I don't care about that.
I don't think anybody did, honestly.
No one wants that. Respectfully, no hate.
Nobody wants to see Miranda Cosgrove.
Nathan Kress and Miranda Cosgrove and all the other ones. Jerry, whatever.
Springer.
I don't know. No, I thought the same thing. First of all, let's actually go back.
Right. Beep, bop, beep, beep.
How you can't do an iCarly reboot without Sam. Sam is iCarly. Don't ever forget that.
We weren't watching it for
Nobody likes Carly. Nobody likes Carly.
Whiny. She was rude. She was just ungrateful. She was everything. Nobody liked her.
So disrespectful. Nobody liked Carly. Everybody loves Sam. Right. So if you're gonna make iCarly and Sam's not there, I'm not watching.
Right. Plus,
for that alone.
Again, it feels skeevy to watch something that was once a kid's show now talk about adult topics.
It's weird.
It's weird because
I hate it.
I don't watch it. And the other day I was on the On Call Besties TikTok.
A wild place.
I was on there accidentally. And that algorithm is so messed up because we don't go on it.
Right.
So it's like anything imaginable. Like all the weird sides of TikTok are on the On Call Besties For You page.
It's the wild, wild west over there.
It really is. So I saw the other day that Carly and Freddie are having a baby.
What? Excuse me?
You're telling me that the kids I watched when I was a kid are now doing the coitus?
The Midnight Tango? I don't want to know that.
That's yucky. Ew.
I want them to live forever in my brain as 15, but then the 16, whole storyline,
the storyline what I pieced together, they hooked up, Yucky.
No, I'm actually gonna vomit.
That's so gross. Even like imagining Nathan Kress and Miranda Cosgrove together.
Okay. Malignant.
They hooked up. She left somewhere. And then they came back, started iCarly again. I guess that's the storyline. And then now they're like, he was with somebody else, and she was like,
right.
jealous.
I saw that.
And then they got back together, and then now they're like, I'm pregnant, and he's like, oh my god, we're having a baby. Ew.
Nobody wants a cruddy baby. Ew. Nobody wants that.
That's so gross.
Nobody wants that. Nobody asked for that. Nobody cares about it. Nobody cares about it.
Mm-mm.
Let's Jerry Trainer. There it is.
Where did that come from?
No idea.
Where did that come from?
I don't even want to see Jerry married. That's not his name. What's his name in the show? Steve? Nope, that's Drake and Josh.
Spencer.
He was Steve and Drake and Josh. Nobody wants to see Spencer married with a child. I'm sorry.
Ew, no, nobody wants to see.
I just want to. And also, when I think about
show, who's watching it, I really want to know. If you're
show
watching,
show me the analytics.
Right. If you're watching iCarly, please tell me and tell me why, and then I want a formal apology after.
Tell me why. No, literally.
Yucky.
What's going on? Nobody wants that. It's weird. It's weird
yucky.
It's weird making kid shows adults. How about just make a new show?
Because who are you? Who's the target audience? Is my question.
Is it us?
Is it us?
Who watched you?
Or are you trying to be kids still? Because I'm.
Or are you trying to reach adults? Who've never heard of you?
I thought when it first came out, it was trying to be like a combo fried rice. Like it was trying to be like us and then them. But now that they're fucking and sucking, clearly,
I don't know.
Clearly, it's for us and up.
No, I really don't understand. Truly,
I don't know who's watching that.
Weird. I don't either.
The other one,
I like it.
Fuller House. Who asked? And who asked for that?
You know what the most disrespectful part?
What?
The most disrespectful part about Fuller House. That shit is still going.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. It had like 6 seasons, 5 seasons. Yet shows that are actually good and important, 1 season.
Yeah, Netflix, do better.
Choose your battles.
Why are we still giving a platform to...
I don't want to see Danny and Kimmy and DJ.
No, freaking
Stephanie.
DJ. What's her name? Caroline? She's like very...
Danny. She's very...
homophobic.
She's a very...
conservative
her brother
Christian.
Too. Oh, very extremely.
Like very weird. Like
Candace
Cameron
Sweeney,
Bure.
Cameron, whatever.
Candace Cameron Bure, something like that.
Right.
She. Why are we giving a platform to homophobics and all the phobics, racists?
And also, how are you going to do Fuller House? No, Michelle. You guys are missing the key ingredient. You're missing the key integral people.
But again, who's watching it? And like, let me tell you, I watched season 1.
Same. I remember being excited for it, just being like, "Oh my god, I love Full House," and then watching it and being like, "Yay! This should have stayed in the drafts."
Yeah,
like the whole thing.
The story again. You turned a kids show adult, and it was weird, but it still has kids things, and it still has adult things. It's just weird, and I don't like it. And it's weird, and it's weird, and it's weird, and it's weird. Stop
Very
it.
Weird. Like Fuller House worked in the 80s and the 90s. Because it was multi-generational.
Right. White.
There was everyone could watch and you could resonate with somebody. You know, I could resonate with Stephanie or DJ or Michelle. And the parents can resonate with Danny and all of them. Bob Saget. Woo! Ooh. Anyways, moving on.
Rest in peace.
That didn't age well. Anyways. But like you're missing...
You're missing
we're no longer
funny.
In that. Yeah.
And like Jesse wasn't in it that much anymore because again he doesn't want to cement his career to a role that he played in the 90s. And again,
John Stamos is better than that. He was in You.
He was in a lot of things past that. He's so John Stamos. Things. He doesn't need. If they would have set up their career like he did, they would have been fine. But they didn't.
They wouldn't need this. Right. Like Stephanie. This is the only role she's ever had. I'm pretty sure. She's only ever been Stephanie.
So is Candace.
Right. What else are you doing? Hallmark movies?
Honestly, I think actually she was doing Hallmark movies.
And I know her brother or husband, again, I'm not going to get into that.
I don't know.
But the Christian production company, they got one of them making Christian films and stuff. I think it's the brother. So making pure flicks content out here. Go off.
Ew. Yeah, just let it die, man. Let it go. Let it die. Your career is over. Just let it be. Cash in your residual checks from Nick at Night.
Does that even exist anymore?
I think so.
Nick at Night, I hope. Nick is gone.
Are kids watching TV?
No, it's all streaming.
Kids aren't watching TV?
Because even Disney Channel, it's streaming as well.
Really?
Whatever new shows, it's on streaming. Yeah.
On Disney Plus?
The new Raven Tome. Yeah, it's on Disney Plus. Everything's Disney Plus.
So you don't think kids are sitting down on the couch and watching TV?
No way.
Huh.
They have their little iPad.
I don't watch TV.
No, me either. But I'm an adult. I did my time.
Right.
But no, I think
TV to keep TV going. My father.
Literally. I have not sat down and scrolled through channels in years.
Yeah.
Years. To do what?
And even like if there's a show that's currently on TV, I'm watching it on Hulu.
I'm streaming. Right. I'm going to wait until the episode went up.
Is that because they don't have cable? Maybe.
But even if you had cable, I mean, if you like the little shows like Jeopardy and whatever,
but even then, I can watch it on Hulu.
Right, on your own time. But I think that's what it is. It's like the children, they don't. It's streaming because even if new episode on Friday, it's gonna be on Friday on Disney Plus.
Weird.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
So rip to network television.
Right. Let bring that.
It's back. A dying field again. Bringing back the Writers Guild and why they're striking.
Right.
It's because of the death of network television and the rise of streaming. And that they don't get money from streaming. Nobody gets money from streaming.
Dude, but the worst thing is that I saw with the whole strike is that they're not like they'll get a big TV show, do fine, do great. But then from season it'll be in their contract that in between seasons
they're not allowed to work on anything else.
You can't work on anything else. So that whole 1 to 2 years that they're not in production, they're screwed.
I literally saw this video today of, like when people go on the street and like, what are you doing? How much you make? And this one girl's like, oh, I'm a writer. Saw that. Yeah, the black woman.
Yeah.
And she was literally like, oh, like it really varies in price or in salary. She's like, last year I made $200K, slay, but this year I made $38,000.
$35,000.
What?
That's crazy.
That
just because
she
couldn't do anything else. She was stuck in her contract. It's not like she can do those those 2 episode limited series in between. No, she has to stick with whatever. I think it was like clause or something.
Right. So if she's signed to Euphoria, imagine being signed to Euphoria. Think about this for real.
You get your dream role. You're so excited, and then
you're a writer for Euphoria. When was the last time they released something?
And now they're going to take another 4 years, and you can't work on anything else.
You're out of commission. You're going to have to work at Dunkin' Donuts.
You're going to have to
or start making candles.
Write papers for college kids.
If you want to keep writing.
Be a teacher.
It's right. Be a professor.
Right.
It's really disgusting. And keep on striking. We're supporting the strike because
with you.
It will affect everyone on a cellular level. Even you, the regular Joe Schmo.
Right.
What they're fighting for is what we're fighting for. Anyone's jobs can be replaced by AI.
Right.
Really, if you think about it.
Right.
If you have a clicky clack, click, click, click. If you have a clicky clacky job, you're at risk.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's important for these corporations to set standards and stipulations and regulations of using technology while it's great, but protecting the people. Ultimately,
protecting the people that you're serving, and you need to stand with them. So strike away, kids.
Stand up. Strike. Gravy. Right.
Speaking of world problems.
Right.
There's a certain type of world problem called First World Problems. It's a saying people like to say, "Oh, first world problems, first world problems,
first world problems."
That it makes me upset because
it grinds Kale's gears.
It really does, because to me, I'm complaining. I've taken the time of complaining to you about something that actually bothers me,
right?
And I'm upset about, and you're saying, "Well, first world problems, right?" So you're saying my feelings aren't valid? I'm sorry, I'm not a little baby in Cuba who can't have real milk and is drinking powdered milk. I'm sorry, I'm not dying in the middle of a forest.
And you're not walking 12 miles for a gallon of water,
right,
to bring back to the village.
I recognize that I'm privileged. Why do I have to acknowledge my privilege every time I'm complaining that my light bulb is out and I can't replace it?
Well, at least you have light.
I don't. At least you have the ability to go to the store. Yes, I do, but can you say, "Hey, okay, your feelings are valid, but like you could go to Home Depot."
Right. Like, yeah, that does suck.
I recognize
it does
that,
suck
Sarah,
to not have light.
But my feelings are valid.
Right.
I don't want to sound like an ungrateful piece of shit, but like,
no, I think it's two things can be true at once.
Right.
Yes, you are currently upset about a certain situation.
Right.
And yes, there are starving children somewhere else, or really right down the street. Right. Yes, these are all true in the same timeline, reality, right, etc. But now, you're personally being affected by this thing.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
It's upsetting to me. One thing that comes to mind is CAPTCHA. Why do I have to tell my fucking computer?
Are you a robot?
Why do I have to tell my personal robot, my computer, that I'm not a robot? Girl, you're a robot. I'm not a robot. Why are you asking me for?
Check yourself.
Right. Are you a robot? Yes.
And then you're sitting there for 15 minutes contemplating, wait, is it the street light? Is it in this corner? Or is it in that corner?
Or is that a bike? I don't know.
Okay, the handle's in this photo, but does that technically count? It's just the handle. Is that actually part of the bike, or is that the handle? What do they want? Do they want the wheels? And now I'm sitting here 10, 15 minutes thinking I'm an idiot. Yes. A literal dummy.
And now I can't access my account because you're freaking telling me I'm a robot.
Because I didn't click all of the sidewalks.
Or I got the one little letter wrong. I thought it was a freaking C and it was a V. I'm sorry. Stop it.
I tried my best.
It's so annoying.
But no, CAPTCHA.
I really don't understand why that's a feature. Like, why do you need to know? Is it an account verification? Because I do that too. So on top of my CAPTCHA, now I'm doing account verification. You're texting me or calling me.
I really think it's for like bots and stuff.
But what bot is signing into my account?
I don't know what the bots are, but they just say bots.
But the bots are very smart. If they can go onto my web browser, sign into my account, you don't think it can find the fucking bicycle? Are you joking?
It can't click.
It can. It got to my login. Clearly. It clicked the button to say that I am not a robot and then got to the CAPTCHA.
Listen. I don't know. I simply don't know.
I'm aggravated.
Very.
Give me another one.
Mr. Lyft, Miss Lyft, or Uber, or whatever rideshare app you use.
Is there another one?
Revel. We have Revel over here. The blue Teslas.
Oh, yeah. I always wanted to do that one.
They gave a bunch of free money. Well, they didn't give a bunch of free money. A bunch of people found TikToks like, guys, you can get $400 in Revel money. So I did it, and I had $400. But then everybody had $400. No, like credit on your account.
Oh.
But then they found out that everybody figured it out. And so they're like, okay, you can enjoy it until New Year's. But then it's like everyone's using it. So no one was using it.
So there's no blue Teslas.
Yeah. No Teslas. No Teslas, no motorcycles, whatever.
Damn.
But yeah. Whatever. Mr. Lyft. when you sign up and you say, they give you the options, 15 minutes,
right,
3 minutes, or 15 minutes, like 10 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever.
right.
2 minutes, I don't care. There's options.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to wait forever or do you want to wait right now?
Right now.
And if you want right now, you pay for right now. So you pay extra.
Yeah.
If I'm paying extra, I'm getting extra. And extra means less time for me to wait.
Mm.
So why is it?
What happened?
Why is it that when you pay for extra, you end up waiting 15 minutes?
Huh? I literally told you I wanted to be picked up in 3. And I paid $20 more significant.
An extra 5.
Right. No, sometimes an extra 10. And then
an extra 10.
You're still going to come in 15 minutes when I said I want to be picked up in 3?
So I could have saved 10 minutes. Because I'm going to, all right, I'm going to save $10 because now I'm going to wait just as long.
And like one day I really am going to pop off because like I don't have the time to sit here and like count. But one day I'm going to put a little timer on my phone and I'm going to count. And then I'm going to call Mrs. Lyft and I'll be like, hey girl, you tried it today. And you
give me my money back.
Give me my money back. And I want an $100 credit. And I also want you to sponsor my podcast.
Right.
So.
Come on. We all eat here. But yeah, that one is just so annoying.
Plus,
literally
if
so annoying.
If I'm clicking the 3 minutes faster, it's because I'm in a rush. Like,
exactly.
I need the 3 minutes.
So now I got to cancel this one. Now I got to go to Uber. I got to go to my taxi or whatever. No. I literally just paid extra for the convenience. And now you're inconveniencing me.
And even if I cancel that, I'm still going to have to pay like $10. So now when I wasted my money for the 3 minutes, then I can't cancel it because I'm going to be charged another $10. So now I'm fucked.
Now you have to stay.
I'm upset.
And you ended up paying for the savings, the wait and
$50. Yes. So dumb.
No. What's another one?
Here's another one that really grinds my gears, and it's really a letter to Wikipedia. This is a service where normal patrons are going to your website and putting in information that they have learned and put on your website.
Absolutely.
Why the hell are you asking me for money? You don't do anything. You don't run ads. You don't put in the information on your website. You don't verify the information going on your website. And yet you're asking me for money? I'm doing your job. You're paying for the domain of this website. That's really it.
Right.
How do you make money?
The hosting of the website. First of all, your Wikipedia, you're getting clicks. So I know you're getting money from that. You have to.
Right. You have to.
I don't really know how websites work, but I know that your searchability or whatever, the SEOs, and you're making money some way, somehow. Right.
To be a company that's still running off of not having a paid promotion or no ads, clearly you're getting money to be alive and well. So why are you asking me for my working
if the
dollars?
Problem, right? And maybe if you're begging me for $1, $2, $3, how about you start running them ads?
Right. Put a fucking ad on there. Show me
just one.
Show me Candy Crush. Don't ask me for money. Anything helps. No, help yourself.
Guys, we're going to shut down. What?
How about when I put in information on Wikipedia, you pay me because I'm doing your job. You don't have writers in the writers' room.
Are you paying the employees? The free employees?
Who works at Wikipedia? What is the function? I don't understand.
How did Wikipedia get started? And maybe we're going to do a deep dive episode where we really delve into that. Because
who are the employees? You don't have a marketing team. You don't have writers that are writing in this information because it's normal people. Who works at Wikipedia?
Now that I think about it, are they all connected? Like WikiHow, Wikipedia, WikiMed or whatever.
WikiFeetsies. Is that the same?
WikiFeet? I hope not.
That's weird. Imagine if WikiFeet and Wikipedia. Wikipedia are like in the same office building.
No. Who owns WikiWorld is what I'm trying to ask.
Right, because you're making fat racks and then asking me for $2.
How about you pay me, WikiWorld?
Right. Pay me, Wikipedias.
Goodness
Here's another one.
gracious.
Going back to rideshare apps. If I'm ordering Uber Eats, it's because I don't have anything in my fridge, or I do have things in my fridge, but I don't want to cook. Right. I don't want to cook. And I don't want to go anywhere. I'm not going to go to the Chipotle 5 minutes from my home because I'm lazy.
I'm in the same pajamas I've been wearing for the last 4 days. Right. I haven't showered.
I stink.
I'm smelly and I'm gross, and I literally just want to remain in my filth. Also, Chipotle does sound really good. Ooh. But side note, Chipotle down the street. I'm stinky, 5 minutes from my house. Dirty, nasty.
I'm not leaving. I don't even want to go downstairs to pick it up. That's an even a hassle.
It's hot. The fact that I have to open my front door and there's not just like a box you can shove it through is already annoying to me. No.
But somehow the Chipotle 5 minutes from my house takes an hour and a half to get to me.
Can you make that make sense, please?
It's right there. I can see it. I can smell it from my house. And it's taking you an hour and a half?
10 steps tops.
It takes it 10 minutes to cook.
If that, there's no cooking involved. You're slapping things in a bowl.
Right. So you put it together.
Slap.
10 minutes at most. Maybe you have to work around people who are actually eating their food.
Or there's other stuff. Fine.
Right. You have to wait for the new guacamole, new chicken, whatever. I get it. 10 minutes. I'll give you.
Maybe even bump it to 15. I'll be gracious.
It's a pretty accessible road.
Very.
It's not like you have to do a U-turn, nothing. Just show up, put your hazards on, you're there.
You're done.
So how is it taking you an hour? And then, why do you have the gall? It's 5 minutes from my house. You're going to pick it up, and then you're going to go do other orders? It's right. Just drop it off, please.
James is currently on a bicycle, dropping off another order.
I always feel bad for
the bicycle people.
I always
That's
get
all
the
we get here.
Really? I always give the bicycles a grace, like a little bit of grace, because I'm like, damn, you're
especially when it's raining.
Yeah, I'm like, you're pedaling to the max. But you know what I've gotten a couple of times? They'll say it's a bicycle, and I feel bad for them, and then I go to pick it up because usually it's at work, and I'll go outside to go pick it up. They're in a car. I'm like looking for the bike. I'm like, where's
that's manipulation.
I'm like, now you just pulled on my heartstrings because you want me to give you a bigger tip, but I caught you, and you're in your car.
You're in your Suzuki.
You're in your Mazda. Come on.
Toyota Camry.
On the topic of Uber Eatsies and ordering foods, Jennifer, why don't you take this one away?
As someone who is a serial delivery girl, I live in New York. That's my excuse every time. I'm like, oh, you cook? No, of course I don't. I live here. If I wanted to cook, I would live in Florida.
Right. There's millions of options here. Why would I not eat it?
Right. I want to try
eat the same 5 things.
Absolutely. Comfort foods only.
Right.
Something about New York City that they really be doing it.
Grinding the gears.
You'll make your order, right? Make your order, everything. You get your order. You open the bag.
Something's missing.
I ordered pad see ew from my Thai place. Not a napkin. Not a fork in sight. Not a straw for my fountain drink lemonade. And you want to know why? Because I didn't check the little box to add utensils.
Is aggravating.
Or sometimes it's not a box. Sometimes it's like a menu item.
No,
I didn't add the menu item.
You have to go in when you click the Diet Coke. You have to go into the other one and click straw. Or
I know if I'm ordering McDonald's.
No, when I go to McDonald's, I have to do my due diligence.
Right.
And I always
add napkin.
It's the first thing, and when it says order before straw, I click that first before I even start my process.
And you know what? That's something I definitely took advantage of in Florida, because
Yes.
I'm used to Florida service, which is like, oh, you order McDonald's, here's 2 handfuls of little packets of ketchup,
right,
1,200 napkins, 14 straws, and 6 forks. I don't need to buy these things ever because I always have them.
Right. They have a drawer filled of chopsticks and napkins.
Chick-fil-A sauces, go ahead. They're just throwing them out.
In my Chick-fil-A app, you can't even request more things.
You get 2.
There's not even, they took away like adding a special request. They took it away from my app.
Oh yeah. You can't even do that.
I can't even say add extra honey.
No.
No.
You get 4 things per order. That's it. Anything else? Sucks to suck.
I can't tell them to add a fork to my bag because they don't want to hear it.
Nope.
And it's rude and churlish.
It's very frustrating. Like, shout out to Gabby and Daphne when they were here and we were ordering food and stuff. And I remember one day we ordered Taco Bell. And then Gabby's like, oh, there's no sauce, right? I'm like, did you request it? She was like, oh. And Gabby's going to be in New Yorker very soon. I was like, start learning.
You're going to have to learn that, girl. It's a hard lesson. The amount of times Florida. I had to, the amount of McDonald's I order with no straw. It's so, how do you even drink a fountain drink with no straw?
Imagine drinking a fountain drink without a, oh. No.
Tragic.
Part of the experience is a straw. The experience is a straw. Done. I've come to realize I'm a straw girl, like through and through and through and through.
If I'm out and I'm dancing, if I'm drinking alcohol, I need it with a straw.
Oh, I need to have a straw.
Because if not, I'm going to sip it. It's going to take me 2 hours to drink that.
It's to the point where like, it's actually getting a little bit crazy. Because I remember one time I got like a glass of wine. I was like, I'm really contemplating asking for a straw right now. Like, I'm really contemplating it.
I can't do it. I don't know how to drink things without a straw, honestly.
It's hard. It's harder. This is my adult sippy cup, okay? Yes. I don't know.
My water bottles, even if it's like a real water bottle, like this is not really one, but like my water bottles all have straws.
They have to have one, or it's not
because
good.
if not, I'm not drinking water. When I lost my water bottle and it didn't have, even like my Hydro Flask when I had one, rest in peace, it had a straw inside because I couldn't drink it. I would not be drinking water.
No, because it's the accessibility of it. Just okay, I got my little fix. I can go. But if I have to, I'm not doing that.
No, that's embarrassing.
No.
Last one. This was really a personal attack on me. And when I told somebody, that first thing they told me was first world problems, and I wanted to kill them because what? One day, I was, grocery shopping here it's a hassle. You have to mentally prepare. Gotta get your bags. You're like, okay, this is the amount of items I'm gonna get on average. Like, I'm gonna need about 2 bags. Okay. I gotta put on my shoes, like normal shoes, because I can't go in like my Crockies or my slides because sweaty.
It's game time.
Sweaty feetsies. So I'm mentally preparing. I have to walk there, given the elements. So one day I do all that, and I walk down to my local Walmart, and something's very weird. There's like black trash bags on the window. There's like little white signs that I didn't read because I was just like, going to Walmart.
Right. And just literally down the street.
And the door doesn't open. I'm like, what is happening?
Right.
So I go outside and read the paper on the windows. It says, Walmart is permanently closed. That's it. This Walmart has been permanently closed. And I said, so you weren't going to tell me? There was no signs that said, like, see you later.
Right. This will be our last week at Walmart.
No closing sale, like nothing. It's just one day we're here, the next day gone. There's still a bunch of food inside.
Right.
I'm like, yo, I see what I need right there. Like, just give it to me.
Can I just go in and grab it real quick?
Like, real quick. I'll give you like $2.
Right.
No. It's closed. And they didn't even tell me. And anyway, I felt so upset because now I have to walk farther to a Mariano's.
Right, because there's Walmart-specific items.
Right. Or go to Target or go to Trader Joe's. What?
Walmart is the mecca of having all the name brands.
Mm-hmm.
You're not, and Mariano's, sure, you can find a good amount of them, but not all of them.
No.
Target, same thing.
Right.
Trader Joe's, goodbye.
Yeah.
Walmart is like the one place you're like, oh no, I want the name brand of the name brand of the name brand.
I know for sure I'm gonna find it here at Walmart. That's your safe place. And it's gone, and they took it away from me, and they didn't even tell me, and I was so upset. But then, how am I going to rant to you that now I don't have my Walmart, and you're going to tell me first world problems?
Right. Because it's like, that is an integral part of your grocery shopping.
Right. It's the closest one.
And when I say walking, I mean, it was the closest grocery store.
5 minutes on feet.
Right. So if you really needed a quick fix or whatever,
right,
you're good.
I don't have any more salt. Run to Walmart real quick, and my spaghetti noodles are still boiling. It's fine.
Right.
And
they're gone.
I don't know why they did
that. And it's crazy. Well, the reason they did that in Chicago, racism. And you can go check up information about that.
It is racially charged.
It's racially motivated. It's really disgusting and gross practices.
So you know what? Boycotting Walmart.
F Walmart, first of all.
F Walmart.
The Walmarts.
There's a lot wrong with you.
I hate that place anyways.
It's kind of like Wikipedia. How are you going to let me steal and then tell me I'm stealing?
What's
Do better.
Going on?
Then tell me you have no money. Shut up.
Bye, Walmart.
Speaking of Walmart.
Bye.
As we wrap up here, last thing I want to talk about, it's August, so we're going back to school, and obviously our audience is not elementary school kids or even middle school or even high school, but college kiddos and uppers.
Or grad students.
Hey, me being one of them. And we wanted to impose our knowledge on you and give you some back to school tips and trickies.
So some of them will be like actually important and practical.
Right.
And then others, not so much. Right. But just as important.
Right.
Just as important.
For your viewing pleasure, we have funny school back to school pickies. Insert here.
I don't think I have a single one, but
oh, well, you can get like 2 of me. Here you go. So we have some things. We'll start with some school supplies.
Yep.
Take it away.
This is Kale's bag right here.
Yeah, I love me a good stationery. I love school supplies. But I'm not talking about stationery. I'm not talking about notebooks. I'm not talking about composition books. I'm talking about Pedialyte.
Yeah.
I'm talking about get yourself some Pedialyte. I'm talking about Liquid IV. I'm talking a lot of electrolytes. I'm talking about Band-Aids. I'm talking about chips. I'm talking about emergency. Get all your medications when your mommy comes to town.
Yep.
One thing we used to do as college kids, to be smart, when we took a shot, we would chase it with Gatorade.
Hydration.
Come on, isn't that genius?
Come on. Something else I remember on game days, to really just add that extra layer of protection, because I remember this is game days pre-COVID, so cesspool, nasty, and we will get into that one day.
Yeah.
But as as we got older and we were more professional in our game day activities, we'd go in with a game plan. So the morning would start with a shot of emergency, because we're like, we're gonna protect ourselves.
Similar to the shots with Gatorade, it would be shots with emergency. Instead of water with the powder, it'd be vodka.
Yeah.
Genius!
You're getting double everything.
You're getting the electrolytes. You're getting the hydration. You're getting it all.
Absolutely. Very important.
So
make sure that you're out here preparing yourself correctly. And let's say you're not tailgating. Let's say you're like, my college days are over. I didn't go to college, whatever. You can still apply these practices today.
Right. Yeah. You know what?
You will forever be a student.
Right.
You're in the school of life, okay?
Yeah.
This is a school of life. make sure you're getting your electrolytes when you're having your big night out, drinking, shot here, shot there. You're going to be unwell. Protect yourself from being unwell.
Protect yourself, in all the ways.
Every way.
You know what I'm talking about.
Every way. Protect yourself.
But yeah, honestly, if you're in school right now, have fun, live it up. School is hard, don't get me wrong. But
get lit.
You're working on the government's dime. So live it up.
And you know what? Speaking of the government, make sure you're living it up.
Right.
The last few episodes ago, we were talking about school trip, or we're doing trips.
Right.
How do you think we did that in college? Going to Europe. Let's do 1 + 1 equals 2.
1 = 2.
Get into it. Start thinking big.
What would you say is like your most fond memory in college? I think one that sticks out for me is visiting you at UCF.
Yeah.
Go nice. And
Charge on.
We went tailgating by the lakes. And
Lake Nona?
I don't think so. I don't remember. And we went to the frat houses, and then we were intoxicated. And then we went to the field, to the stadium, and I wanted to go to the game.
Right.
So drunk. But I'm not a student. So obviously I had to buy a ticket.
Right.
It was like what? $75, $80?
Yeah, something ridiculous. And I was like,
it's fine. It's fine. I was like, I want to go. She was like, it's really not that. It's not worth it.
It's not special.
I paid for it anyways because I was drunk. And we went there. I want to tell you 15 minutes. We were there for 15 minutes and then we left.
We were like, boring.
Gotta go. Then we took a nap.
Absolutely. Nothing hits like a nap after tailgating all day.
Right.
The football game is for nap time.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Took a nap. Then we ate some ramen noodles.
Yep.
And then we went out. And that night it was like Halloween-y time.
Yup.
And that was the night we saw Jesus.
Yes.
And
we
Judas.
saw Jesus.
We're like at the club. Hey, oh. I turn around. I'm like, that's Jesus. Insert video here of Jesus.
No, literally. He looked like Jesus.
He did look like Jesus. Well, he was like dressed up like Jesus.
He did a good job.
Yeah, he was
But
great.
no, but he did a great job. White Jesus, of course.
Right.
But that was, honestly, I was going to say tailgating as well. Yeah. I think my favorite one was the one that you came when we were already in the house. And we actually tailgated in Memory Mall. That one was really fun. That one was fun. And we were just insert picture here.
Yeah. That one was like,
that weekend was wild.
You know when you drink so much, it's not quite a blackout, but you just can't see anymore.
I can't see.
That was one of the days. I think I had met up with someone from back home.
Right.
And she was telling me about it, and I was like, that whole conversation is black because I remember it. I remember the voices, but I couldn't see.
Nothing. She was gonzies.
I was gonzies.
We were doing cartwheels.
Oh.
We were doing a lot.
That was fun.
It was so much fun. So
yeah, if you're in college, if you're post-grad, live it up. Have fun. Good times, good vibes. I love college.
So much fun. I love college. Shout out to my dad.
Okay, Jen. Give us some current fixations.
Current fixations. When Gabby was here visiting me, we had a day where we were just laying in the living room watching Sex and the City. That's still very much prevalent in my life.
Right.
However, she told me about this place called My Son Pickle. or Pickle Maison, one or the other. That's a restaurant.
Okay.
I was just like, oh my God, it's so big on TikTok. So big. And I was like, never heard of it. But then again, like, that's not anything
That's not new.
Nothing new for me. That's a normal Tuesday.
Right.
So we ordered from there. Their popular picks.
Uh-huh.
And so the mac and cheese.
Yummy.
Great. They had a French dip sandwich.
Ooh. Yummy.
And then their piece de résistance.
Ooh.
Are these dinner rolls with honey and butter.
Like Texas Roadhouse?
So soft. Even better.
No way.
Even better. So soft, pillowy, delicious, sweet, salty, savory.
You know me, I love
have not stopped thinking about them. Oh, yeah. Come on.
I love me some bread and butter.
Literally have not stopped thinking about it. Have not
amazing.
stopped thinking about it. So that's a fixation. I'm going to fulfill that request very soon because I can't. I can't. What about you?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Mine would have to be a ham and cheese sandwich. But it's a little different. So, did you know that Hawaiian rolls makes like sliced bread?
Yes.
So, well, because I've told you, but I'm asking them. But,
yes.
So what I do is I get the Hawaiian roll bread and then I make ham and cheese sandwiches with the bread, and it's delicious.
She does love a sweet bread.
I do love a sweet bread.
Oh my God.
It's yummy. It just adds to it. It's like kind of sturdy of a bread. Not crusty, but sturdy.
Right.
Not like pillowy where it like sticks to the roof of your mouth. Yuck.
That's giving Wonder Bread.
Yeah, yuck. Or like Publix brand bread. Like green bread at Publix.
No.
But yeah, that's my fixation.
Yeah. What a sleigh.
What a sleigh.
It's really giving dinner.
Probably. The last one for our songs, we have
I'm so excited.
Bit of a treat for you guys. So, if you're on TikTokies, there's this creator. I don't know her name. We'll insert it here.
I'm gonna find her and insert her here. She's iconic.
She is iconic. But she has created this game, and it's like a song game. So,
yep.
But she always sings before, and she goes, "If you know the words to the song, sing along, and then she'll start."
Yep.
So, we'll show you. So
we're gonna demonstrate it for you.
This isn't planned. Jennifer doesn't know what I'm doing, so don't think we're cheating or anything. And
right.
Jennifer and I will probably do really bad. Okay.
Oh, very.
Let me think of one. Okay.
I can hear it. I mean, duh, because I can hear. Give me a little bit more. I want to say we were so young.
Mm-mm.
We were. Go a little more. I have no idea.
You give up?
Yeah.
We were driving down Sunset. You know I love fast cars.
I would have never gotten that.
Obsessed by Addison Rae.
Literally Kill's favorite.
I love it. Okay. Your turn. We'll just do one each.
Yeah, we'll just do one each. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Say.
Give me more. Say you still love me. No? We suck at this.
Very.
Wait, give me a little bit more.
Straight up.
I give up.
Straight up a plane to a new town. Just touchdown, you can never tell.
One Direction. Okay, that was fun.
I hope you enjoyed this song. Guys, we're gonna work on it. We're gonna get better. We're gonna train.
We'll come back.
We just had to introduce you to the topic, to the concept.
Right.
Obviously, we're not masters yet, but
Absolutely.
you got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm. We'll try again.
So kind to show you our origin story. So
you're welcome. So yeah, that was it for this week, guys.
Hey.
We had so much fun chatting with you guys as always.
Thanks for chatting with us, babe.
Follow us on the TikTokies, the Instagram,
the Facebook,
the YouTubes,
the Instagram, and follow us at On Call Besties. And also follow
our personal accounts at Kalian_Dominguez
and at Jen Chalk. Period.
So we love ya, and we'll see you next weeker.
Yeah, we gotta go. So
So see you later. Bye.